Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm Colleen and this is Faded Love Vintage. I am here today. We are going thrifting, looking for some vintage items to sell in my eBay shop. I am out on a Sunday. I wasn't going to go back to Goodwill because I didn't have very good luck the last few times I've been out, and I was just going to go to Thrifty Shopper, a few of their locations, and see what was in there. However, I forgot that Thrifty Shopper doesn't open until 11 on Sundays. So it is 10:30 and I need something to do. So I'm at Goodwill. So let's see what's inside. All right, first off, I saw this pumpkin, but then I got super confused when I saw that there was stickers for eyes and not painted on. Then I realized he's Teleflora, and that's why. Then next I saw this ghost cookie jar. Super cute. It's a Fitz and Floyd. I'll show you the mark in just a second. There it is. And unfortunately, when I picked him up and started looking a little closer, that all around the edges, I only show you a couple of them, that there are chips all around the lid of the thing. So unfortunately, I had to leave him behind. I was quite upset about that, but because he was just so cute. I did see a cracked egg planter. These, they can be quite popular, but they tend not to sell very high, and I just wasn't kind of feeling this one. I don't know why, but for $4, it just didn't seem worth it to me, so I left it behind. Saw this soap dish. Really neat. It kind of goes along with the lucite candlesticks that I really like, but it's not a very high-end resale piece. This little guy, super cute. Absolutely love anthropomorphic birds, especially the bluebirds. This little one actually does come, there's a matching girl bell where it's a little pink bird with a flower on her head. Super cute as a pair, but love him by himself too. Also found these mugs. Super cute, very trendy, and they are vintage. They are in such good shape, I was afraid they were modern. All right, so at Goodwill, I spent $14. Didn't find a ton, and it was super crowded inside. So off to Thrifty Shopper, and let's see what we can find there. All right, at Thrifty Shopper, high hopes. Saw this guy right off the bat. Not a very high-end piece, but I figured I'd carry him around for a while while I thought about it. He only runs about $8 for resale. So I put him in the cart and went to see what else I could find. Got really excited when I saw these two paperweights right there. Flipped them over. They say Dollar Tree. Someone paid $1 each for these brand new, which absolutely blows my mind because they were pretty, but Dollar Tree, who would have thunk? I took a quick peek at these because I love colored glass, but not very desirable pieces, unfortunately. And I saw this piece. I thought it was another paperweight, went to take a look, and I got super confused. It's hollow, but it's also broken at the top, and it was very crudely made and just was very confusing, so I just put it back. All right, saw this vase. Pretty, but not a lot of value. I did look at that bamboo looking piece too, but saw this one. There was a broken leaf on it, so I put it back. Saw this, figured I'd take a chance looking at it, but didn't see a lot of value there, so I put it back. Okay, so that was 2 Thrifty Shoppers in a row that I didn't buy anything in. Guess just not my day. So there's one more shop I want to stop in. It is another Thrifty Shopper. This is a new location though. They shut down one of the stores near me and reopened it in a different shopping plaza. And it's a much larger store and it's a lot newer. So let's see what's inside. This was a really cool china cabinet, but unfortunately I don't have space for another china cabinet at this time. And there was something not quite right with the door. It didn't want to stay shut too. So, but at $60, that was a good deal for somebody to take home and love it. Big store. A lot of shelves. First thing I saw was this amazing batter bowl, but at $12.99 for a federal glass bowl, there just wasn't enough room on it for me. And I always take a look at tiny little cups in this shape because I'm looking for Shelly China. That is not Shelly China. Shelly China has a miniature teacup line that is very collectible, so keep an eye out for those. But those aren't it. I got really excited hoping that was inlay, but it was just like a resin kind of piece, like fake, like plastic wood. I left that behind. But the tin underneath it was also pretty, but very modern, so I also left that. Got excited, thought it was glass, picked it up, it was plastic. Sorry. I did pick up this Pyrex bowl. I held on to it for a little while, but it was missing its lid, and it is a modern Pyrex piece, so I put it back. This trinket box I thought was really pretty. It is a studio piece, but I figured I'd give it a shot, and you can read the signature quite well on it. And for $3, I figured I'd give it a shot and put it on eBay. And also in my cart, off camera, I picked up this tea light holder, which is actually an I know I always pronounce it wrong, Orfors, Sweden piece. And that's very high-end crystal, and people tend to like it. Beautiful bowl, absolutely love the feet on it. And as soon as I picked it up, I noticed the bubbles, but then I noticed the huge chip out of the side. So I put it back. Okay, so I spent $6.46 in that Thrifty Shopper. It's starting to snow outside, so it looks like I'm done thrift shopping for today. I'm gonna go grocery shopping and then head home. All right, good morning. I am at the CNY Regional Market today. It's a Sunday flea market day. It's been 4 months since I've been here, so I'm really excited to see what vendors are here and what they have. This market is year-round, so even though it is February, I still do expect to see a decent amount of vendors and some really cool stuff. So let's see what I can find that I can buy and then put on my eBay. Super cool mid-century lamp chalkware, but missing a giant chunk out of the base, unfortunately. It was such a cold day out. You can actually see my breath a little. Saw some Fenton, saw some uranium glass, saw some Empoli. I could not leave these little guys behind. Super cute. I only picked them up for a few bucks, but I love them. And it's so funny reviewing footage afterwards that you actually see so much more that you wish you would have picked up or asked the price on. But I got really excited when I saw this vase because this is a Victorian piece, but unfortunately the applied flower was very damaged. And I did take a look at these two boxes. They aren't really cloisonne, but they're almost cloisonne-like. But there just wasn't enough value there for what they were asking for me to make a profit. I almost bought this vase. This is a Murano piece with latticino and double handle. It was very pretty, but I did end up picking up this set. It's not complete by any means, but it was very well priced and nothing was damaged on it, amazingly. All right, it was chilly out there. I'm warming up in my truck now, but I did get a few things, not a lot, but that's okay. It is the winter market, so there's not a whole lot of vendors, and you never know what you're gonna find. And let me see, so I'm done here. And now I'm gonna head over to Eastwood, which is a area in Syracuse that's about maybe 3 miles from here. Supposedly there's a new shop out there that has some vintage in it. So I wanna go check it out and let's see if they'll film, and I will see you later. Bye. All right, so luckily they did let me film here. Super cute place. It's called Marketplace on James, and it's on James Street right in Eastwood in Syracuse. So they sell coffee, there's a cafe in the back, there's an artist who does these cute little pottery people. They're absolutely adorable. But they also do have a lot of different vendors that do vintage, and there's other artists and craftsmen and artisans. So it's a really neat little place. I got really excited when I saw this fairy lamp, but then I saw this huge crack in the base. It was devastating, so I put it back. And it's a Fenton piece too. But looking around, a lot of really cute stuff. The vendors do a really good job just kind of picking things out. Like you can see there's a homemade hat there. There's gloves. There's vintage. This piece was kind of interesting, but when I got it out, there's something about it that just reminded me of like cheap glass, so I put it back. I'm not 100% sure if that was the best thing to do, but that's where I was at that point. And the artist did those dots. That was really pretty. And here's a different vendor. Of course, I have to look at Spaghetti Poodles. I have to check it out. See what they have. That set there with the flower canisters, that was really pretty. That vase up top was enormous. It was amazing. And that lion was super cute too. And obviously some more Spaghetti Poodles and the wreath. Had to look at the poodles, but the paint on the eyes was missing. So had to leave him behind. Oh, there was a jewelry maker there too. I had to pick these up and look at them because I actually, the previous owner to my new house actually left behind one of these crickets on her fireplace. And she was just like left everything for us. So now I have one of those brass, and I just had to look at him. I didn't know he had a friend. Now I have to find the friend. This vase is absolutely gorgeous. And I do believe it's original paint, but I was just so unsure because there was so much artist-made stuff there that I couldn't trust that the oranges were original to it, because it was an entire booth themed with Syracuse University colors, which are orange and blue. So I couldn't quite trust that the oranges were original. And of course, in the very back, underneath this cute little bunny, was this really cute little horse dish, and it's Italian. I thought it was super cute. I couldn't leave it behind for just $10. So he came home with me. I also saw this cute little puppy planter. Again, couldn't leave him behind. Made in Japan. I even like the colors, that it's a blue. More pottery people. They're so cute. These vases caught my eye, but I just didn't see a lot of room for profit at that price point. And they're reverse painted. or actually it's cased with painting on the outside. Also, really cute little elephant. I believe that might be a Hall, Hall. Not 100% sure though. Could be Shawnee. That's the other one. Could be Shawnee. But this place was super cute. Such a variety of vendors here. I love these face mugs too. Very cute. At first I thought it would be a false craft, but it's a Walter China. I believe it was Walter. I may be wrong. Looking through some more booths. Lots of neat stuff. A chia pet. And I had to look at the brass pieces because I absolutely love them, but didn't see a lot of room for profit on that, and I don't really have room for more brass in my own collection. Had to look at the vase. And I did see actually a few of these little dogs kind of sporadically throughout the store. I believe this is a Princess House dog, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But I did leave them behind because clear glass does not do well for me. And I had to show you guys this ginormous owl macrame. It's epic. Look at the size of him. He's a good like 4 or 5 feet tall. And here's a good view of the entire store. And they had a good number of these, the bunnies. The name of them just flew out of my head. But the skunks were really cute. Unfortunately, there was a crack, so I left that one behind. Pendleton bunnies, that was it. As soon as I saw the base. Pendleton. Mommy brain, sorry. It's getting better. I debated this vase so long and so hard. Unfortunately, it's an amazing price. But if it would have been just a little cheaper, I probably would have picked it up. Studio pieces just tend not to do well for me, unfortunately. So I left it behind. I debated back and forth quite a bit on it. Here I am. I touch a lot of things. I use a lot of hand sanitizer. And look, lucite grapes. I had to touch them and see what the price was. I love lucite grapes. But unfortunately, it was right at that retail spot. So I didn't have room for there. Even though it was a great color and it was a good sized bunch. There's also clothes here too. Handmade and vintage clothes, hand customized, that sort of thing. I regret not buying this little bunny and an egg. Especially with Easter coming. I mean, what? Why did I leave him? He's so cute. So here's another look. Oh, that pink and gold set was pretty neat too. I'm not sure the maker on it. And of course, swung vases. I had to take a quick peek. The Fenton piece, I believe at the end, it was either Fenton or Northwood. I can't remember off the top of my head. But they had it priced well, but just not where I was at a comfortable price point. And here's a felt artist. Very whimsical kind of place here. And let's see. I love the glasses. And I really liked this planter. It wasn't at a color for something that I would put in my own home because I don't have a lot of reds. But it was a really nice piece and it was in really great shape. But again, there just wasn't really the room there for me to make a profit. So the lady actually came over and turned on all the lamps for me. They had a switch on the floor. But I mean, those are handmade lamps by an artist. But I mean, look at this vintage shade. It's an epic 2-tier mid-century shade. It's gorgeous and in really good condition. So I realized I never made an outro for this video. So if you had fun going on my adventures with me today, go ahead, like, comment, and subscribe, and I will talk to you next time. Bye.